Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David. My brother Yashawan back with the World War III Daily Update. We're going to start right here at Joel 2. All right. Right here. The army of locusts. All right. So, this is going to describe the nukes, nuclear missiles. All right. We'll just start at the top and read down. Salakia. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. That's what I'm doing right now. Let my people know, hey, we're at the end of this thing. Because the nukes are going to destroy Babylon the Great, right? Also known as the USA. All right, this is ground zero for nuclear fire. All the countries of the world are mad at the whore that sitteth upon many waters. And that anger is going to boil up to the point where after all the armies of the world are exterminated, right, by these things, the chariots of Israel, right, they're going to be mad. Their militaries are going to be gone. All they're going to have is their nuclear option. So that's when that mutually assured destruction is coming. Okay? Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. It's talking about Israel, the government. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. What does it mean, the day of the Lord? When these things come back, show themselves. They're already here, but what they're about to do, they're about to usher in the kingdom of heaven. All right? An innumerable amount of war chariots are going to overcome Satan and his blue angels. And they're going to make quick work. It's going to take an hour to destroy all the armies of the world. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong. There hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Talking about Israel. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. This is talking about the missiles. All right? The fire that devoureth before them is the head, the warhead. And behind them a flame burneth. That's the rocket engine, the delivery system, the rocket engine. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. Eden, Idon, meaning paradise. And behind them, after they detonate, behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Okay? Now, when it says nothing shall escape them, sans the 1/3 that will be what you call saved or rescued before those missiles hit the ground. All right? The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, okay, horsepower, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Let's talk about the missiles. Like the noise of the chariots on top of the mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. Okay, fire, nuclear fire, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pain. You'll be much scared when you see a mushroom cloud miles away, knowing that one is going to explode very near you. All right? All faces shall gather blackness. They shall run. Who shall run? The missiles. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. How about the missiles? Now you got missile interception. You got other missiles that are designed to intercept, right? You got missile shields, missile defense, right? Neither shall one thrust another. Those missile shields are not going to work. Okay? Don't you know that the chariots, right, have control over the nuclear missiles? They can shut down the nuclear missiles when they want. They hover over the site where the military has its controls. They shut down the whole system, right? That's a fact, all right? Neither shall one thrust another, that's the missile defense. They shall walk every one in his path. The one that you call God, whose name is Yahweh, is going to ensure that every missile hits its mark. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. It's talking about the missiles. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. All right? And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word, for the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it? Who is the Lord's army? See, World War III consists of all the armies of the world and God's army. What is God's army? Well, it looks like this. The angels in their war chariots. God is known as the Lord of hosts. What is hosts? Armies. Okay? There was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought, and the dragon and his angels. Who's the dragon? Satan, the devil, right? These people, okay? And this is how World War III is going to culminate. Let's go real quick to, let's go to Joel 3. God said, I will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? Now, let's go to this Revelation 19. I'll show you this last battle in World War III. Let's get the King James there. All right. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth. That's all of the countries, right? And their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse. There's the horse. The one that sat on him is faithful and true. And against his army. Who's the one that sat on the horse and his army? Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be riding 6 white horses. All right? When she comes, behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Okay? Jump down to 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon 6 white horses. When he comes, when she comes, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Okay? She'll be coming. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. Wikipedia. Background. The original song was published in Old Plantation Hymns in 1899. It ostensibly refers to the second coming of Hamashiach and subsequent wrath, with the she referring to the chariot that the returning Christ is depicted as driving. So if you think that the prophets of the Lord don't know how to break these scriptures down and let you know what's happening, then, I mean, move on. Go to another World War III update. This is exactly what is going to happen. All right, so with that being said, watch a little footage here. This is Deep Journal Channel, December 14th. I believe today is the 15th. I think I watched this yesterday, but it had some good missile footage. These aren't nukes, but when we describe the missiles, right? A fire devoureth before them, and behind them in their tails, a fire burneth after them. This is what's
Dear listeners, welcome to the Deep Journal channel. By subscribing to our channel, you can be informed about detailed reports every time. While the tension between Israel and Iran in the Middle East continues, Iran is looking for new answers in the region against the Iranian positions that Israel has destroyed recently. First of all, Iran, which ordered many different terrorist organizations it supports in the region to attack Israel, today carried out hundreds of ballistic and cruise missiles to the Iraqi border.
ballistic cruise missiles. Okay? Missiles. That's how this war is going to be fought, with missiles. All right, let's go to this guy. Where is he? He is. Where's my guy? Here he is. Now this guy's going to give us an update here. Right here. Okay, so this is Military and Foreign Affairs Network with the VOR, the voice of reason.
Are you ready?
After this ridiculous commercial, Salakia. Not ready for that. Two commercials. And then we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Okay, here we go. Let's go from the top, though.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network.
December 14th. Why is this the 14th? Okay, I guess it was yesterday that I didn't bring out, so let's watch this. It's kind of short, it's only 3.5 minutes to listen.
I'm your host, the voice of reason. Today I'm going to cover the ongoing situation between Russia and Ukraine, and I would say some fairly significant information is coming in, and that is centered on the Eastern separatists that have taken control of the eastern part of Ukraine, and is now really kind of the main issue right now in terms of the Minsk agreements and Moscow's view of the ongoing situation. But specifically, we have talked about in previous videos, the Eastern separatists are divided in two corps. First, to the north, you have the Second Army Corps in Luhansk, and then you have the First Army Corps to the southwest, based in Donetsk. And obviously, these two formations, well, I don't say obviously, but these two formations are directly under the control of the Russian 8th Army Group. So again, a fairly significant component to the Eighth Russian Army, and in terms of giving it an additional capacity to fight and engage the Ukrainian military. But again, and that's the Eighth Army Corps here. But what we're hearing specifically is that units of both the First and Second Corps were placed on a state of fairly high alert on December 6th and have been conducting training exercises in conjunction with Russian units based fairly close to the situation just across the border. In some cases, they've actually crossed the border, and obviously, we know that Russian Spetsnaz are operating in eastern Ukraine, as well as a significant component of the force construct of the First and Second Corps is staffed by Russian officers. But again, that is what we are hearing out of the area right now. Again, the First and Second Corps of the Eastern Separatists placed on combat alert and started some fairly significant training exercises that went from the 6th till the 10th. And those forces, as we speak today, December 14th, are still on a state of alert and are conducting readiness and preparation drills for possible combat operations against Ukraine. That's what we have now. We'll have more very, very soon. We're watching this situation very, very closely. And again, more to come very, very soon. Have a good day, everybody.
Well, all right. Thank you, voice of reason. That's good enough. We'll get one on the way out. As they have not...
Our software is the worst.
As they have not declared World War III yet. To prophesy means to say something before it happens. And all we're doing is reading the Bible. The Bible tells you what's going to happen. All right, so this is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe, meaning the Second World War, is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right. And we know who's going to win. Russia's going to win. That's what it says in the Bible. All right. But ultimately, Russia's going to get taken down. By who? By the chariots. Here's the ultimate victor. And then we're going to usher in the kingdom of heaven here on earth as it is in heaven. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. We'll see you tomorrow. The World War III Daily Update. Shalom.